You're watching the Weiss channel. Today we are solving using factoring by grouping. Now, I've shown you in another video factor by grouping, but I didn't solve by using factor by grouping. So we're going to take it one more step here. All right. So, for example, you have 6x to the third minus 8x squared plus 15x minus 20 equals 0. Split it down the middle like this, okay? And now we just take this piece right here and we say, what's common to both terms? Well, 2 and x squared. And what's left is 3x minus 4. Okay? Over here, what's common to both terms? A 5. Pull out a 5, what's left? 3x minus 4. Now, what's common to both of those terms? Well, you have 3x minus 4, and what's left is 2x squared plus 5 equals 0. So now you say 3x minus 4 equals 0, and 2x plus 5 equals 0. You're going to plus 4 to both sides over here. You get 3x equals 4, divide by 3, and x equals 4 over 3. Over here, you have 2x squared plus 5 equals 0, minus 5 from both sides. 2x squared equals 5, divide by 2. X squared equals negative 5 over 2. You got to take the square root. You can't take the square root of a negative, so that's I. Remember I? So you're going to have plus or minus square root of 5 over 2i, or I plus or minus I square root of 5 over 2. As long as you don't put the I inside the root. Okay? Break this one in half, and you've got here, what's common to both? X squared. You're left with x plus 4. What's common to both here? 25. You're left with x plus 4. So now what's common to both is x plus 4. You're left with x squared plus 25. So here, you've got x plus 4 equals 0. You minus 4. You get x equals negative 4. X squared plus 25 equals 0. Subtract 25, you get x squared equals negative 25. Take the square root, which gives you plus or minus 5i. 3 answers. Okay. Break it in half here, and you've got x squared common to both terms here. You're left with 4x minus 7. You take out a negative here, and when you take out a negative here, this becomes a negative, because negative times a negative makes a positive, right? So you're left with 4x minus 7. Okay? So what's common to both is 4x minus 7. You're left with x squared minus 4 equals 0. So now you have 4x minus 7 equals 0. Add 7. Divide by 4, x equals 7 over 4. X squared minus 4 equals 0. Add 4 to both sides. X squared equals 4. Take the square root. Plus or minus 2. 3 answers. So by the way, in Delta Math, you can type x equals 7 over 4, and then the other one, you hit the plus or minus button and type 2. Or you could say x equals 7 over 4, and then 2 more boxes where you have one x equals 2, and the other one is x equals negative 2. However you'd rather do it. Okay. Split this one in half, and you've got x squared common to both here. You're left with 3x minus 7. You pull out a negative here. 3 is common to both. You take out negative 3, and you're left with 3x minus 7. So you've got 3x minus 7 times x squared minus 3. Okay. So 3x minus 7 equals 0. Add 7. Divide by 3. X equals 7 over 3. X squared minus 3 equals 0. Add 3 to both sides. You get x squared equals 3. And x equals plus or minus the square root of 3. You've been watching the Weiss channel.